Hey there, Cartoon Panda crew. Today, we're diving into the depths of Bikini Bottom to explore the enigmatic Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob SquarePants. Voiced by Clancy Brown, Mr. Krabs is the red, money-loving owner of the Krusty Krab, Bikini Bottom's favorite fast food joint. Living in a hollow anchor with his teenage daughter Pearl, Mr. Krabs' past marriage and family history add intriguing layers to his character. Eugene H. Krabs, born on November 30th, 1942, alternatively on September 25th, 1960, boasts a colorful past. As a child, he was a part of the Kelp Bed Kids gang, showcasing a more carefree side. Raised by his paternal grandfather, Redbeard Krabs, a pirate, young Mr. Krabs learned the ways of the sea. The Krusty Krabs, Mr. Krabs' brainchild, serves as the backdrop for much of the show's humor and drama. His fierce rivalry with Plankton, owner of the Chum Bucket, provides a constant source of amusement as the two engage in comical battles over the secret Krabby Patty formula.
The formula? It's so close! I can almost touch it!
While his primary focus is on the restaurant, Mr. Krabs' relationship with employees like SpongeBob SquarePants and Squidward Tentacles add depth to his character.
I don't want this foul money! I want SpongeBob back! Oh, ho, ho, ho.
His quirky mannerisms and memorable catchphrases like "Arr" make him a standout personality in Bikini Bottom. Mr. Krabs' defining trait is his unbridling love for money, often leading him to comical situations where he prioritizes his wealth over the well-being of others. That's not pretty cool. Despite his penny-pinching ways, there are moments of warmth and generosity, especially towards his loyal fry cook SpongeBob. In the realm of romance, Mr. Krab briefly sails into the waters of love with Miss Puff, SpongeBob's boating instructor, showcasing a lighter side of his character. Let's unveil the fluctuating personality of Mr. Krabs by digging into Deep, Season 3, Episode 16, Born Again Krabs. Nasty things started when in Born Again Krabs, Mr. Krabs sells a moldy Krabby Patty, causing the Krusty Krab to lose business. After eating the spoiled patty and falling ill, the Flying Dutchman condemns Mr. Krabs, but offers redemption if he becomes generous. Mr. Krab returns, makes improvements, but reverts to his cheap ways, facing consequences. SpongeBob, betting on Mr. Krab's generosity, sends himself to Davy Jones' locker. Mr. Krab realizes his mistake, rejects money, and apologizes, prompting SpongeBob's return. In a post-credit scene, SpongeBob annoys the Flying Dutchman. Season 4, Episode 2, Krabs vs. Plankton. In Krabs vs. Plankton, the legal battle begins when Plankton fakes an injury at the Krusty Krab to sue Mr. Krabs for the Krabby Patty secret formula. Concerned about losing everything, Mr. Krab hires a lawyer, Richard A. Bottomfeeder, who later becomes indisposed. In an unexpected turn, SpongeBob takes on the role of SpongeBob Lawyer Pants with Richard's briefcase, but struggles to open it. The courtroom drama unfolds, with Plankton gaining sympathy, and SpongeBob's unconventional defense efforts fall short until the briefcase reveals a Krabby Patty. Seizing the opportunity, SpongeBob extracts a confession from Plankton, turning the case in Mr. Krabs' favor. The jury finds Mr. Krabs not guilty, acknowledging his cheapness. Plankton faces arrest, and SpongeBob's unique legal intervention proves effective, earning Mr. Krabs' gratitude. SpongeBob humorously presents Mr. Krabs with a homemade wet floor sign as the episode concludes. Season 7, Episode 2, Growth Spout. Krabs faces a parental challenge in Growth Spout when Pearl undergoes a rapid growth spurt. Desperate to satisfy her insatiable hunger, Mr. Krab raids his friends' pantries, resorting to vegetable theft from Miss Puff, sand-made food from Patrick's house, and even pilfering Squidward's supplies. In a humorous turn, he offers his gold tooth to Squidward as a plea to avoid police involvement. However, it's SpongeBob who comes to the rescue, concocting a special Krabby Patty infused with love that miraculously halts Pearl's growth. Season 7, Episode 6, Cracked Krabs. Transitioning to Cracked Krabs, SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs embark on a penny-pinching journey to the cheapest crab convention after Mr. Krabs is nominated for the cheapest crab award. Their thrifty escapades include traveling via mail with a 1-cent stamp, meeting fellow crabs who have mastered the art of frugality, and attempting to win the converted award by exaggerating their cheapness. SpongeBob's well-intentioned but misguided attempts to help Mr. Krabs results in disqualification, yet they ultimately clinch victory by exaggerating their way to success, showcasing the humorous lengths Mr. Krabs will go to be recognized as the cheapest crab. Man, Mr. Krabs is hilarious. Season 8, Episode 26. Hello, Bikini Bottom. Mr. Krabs, driven by his love for money, takes over as a band manager in Hello, Bikini Bottom for SpongeBob and Squidward, hoping to cash in on their musical talents. Despite Colonel Carper's initial interest in managing the band, Mr. Krabs cunningly seizes control, setting up a series of chaotic gigs that range from supermarkets to retirement homes. As the disastrous performances unfold, Mr. Krabs faces consequences, from billing at the supermarket to being sued by Colonel Carper. The climax sees Mr. Krabs losing the Krusty Krab and facing financial woes, but SpongeBob's generosity helps him reclaim the beloved restaurant, closing the episode with a twist that leaves Plankton surprised and empty-handed. Season 9, Episode 11, Mall Girl Pearl. Story begins when in Mall Girl Pearl, Pearl seeks employment to fit in with her friends, who work at various stores in the mall. Mr. Krabs, eager to earn her own money, gives her $10. However, her attempts to secure a job at Hot Dog on a String, Scorched Corral, and Bangles and Dangles all end in comical failures. Desperate for a job, Pearl encounters Beatrice, an elderly woman who owns Grandma's Apron, a store in a neglected part of the mall. Despite the initial embarrassment, Pearl accepts the job, her friends initially mocking her, later apologizing after learning about Beatrice's perspective on being young at heart. Season 10, Episode 4, Crusty Catering. In the midst of chaotic catering, Mr. Krabs seizes a chance to cater to wealthier clients, spinning a tale of high-class expertise. Despite Patrick and Squidward's antics, he leads with determination, spotting SpongeBob's gem addition, crab mentors, and scolds for theft, emphasizing ethical practices. Navigating a flooded mansion, Mr. Krabs faces unexpected challenges, showcasing adaptability. The climax sees him propelled by a patty, igniting fireworks for a chaotic exit, highlighting his financial pursuits amid chaos. Season 10, Episode 10, Out of the Picture. In Out of the Picture, Mr. Krabs seizes an opportunity to profit from Squidward's art by buying his paintings. However, when an art appraiser suggests that the art becomes more valuable when the artist is out of the picture, Mr. Krab hatches a plan to get rid of Squidward, sending him on various absurd deliveries, including Antarctica and Mars. Mr. Krabs thinks he succeeded, yet Squidward returns, and in a chaotic turn, both he and Mr. Krabs inadvertently create performance art that lands them in a museum. The episode closes with Squidward embracing his identity as an artist, Mr. Krabs reveling in his supposed wealth, and SpongeBob humorously claiming, "I helped." Season 11, Episode 7, Krabby Patty Creature Feature. Mr. Krabs seeks innovation by introducing a new Krabby Patty formula, the Secret Patty, developed by Sandy. However, the experiment takes a disastrous turn as everyone who consumes the patty transforms into Krabby Patty creatures. Mr. Krabs himself undergoes a bizarre transformation, along with Sandy and others, causing chaos in Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob discovers the alarming situation and, with the help of Chum, reverses the effects, restoring everyone to their normal selves. The episode concludes with the realization that the original Krabby Patty recipe is cherished by the residents, emphasizing the perfection of the classic formula. Season 12, Episode 3, the Crusty Slammer. Meanwhile, in the Crusty Slammer, Plankton's attempt to frame Mr. Krabs backfires, landing him in a makeshift prison within the Krusty Krab. Mr. Krabs, relishing his role as the warden, subjects Plankton to various punishments, while SpongeBob unwittingly turns the prison into a comfortable retreat for the inmates. When Mr. Krabs revokes their luxuries, chaos ensues, driving away customers. In a bid to restore order, SpongeBob devises a plan to entice the prisoners back. However, Mr. Krabs' inadvertent admission to the officer about releasing inmates prematurely leads to his own arrest. Poetically, Mr. Krab finds himself incarcerated at the Chum Bucket, where Plankton seizes the chance for revenge, serving Chum to his captive rival. Season 12, Episode 7, The Krusty Bucket. In the Krusty bucket, Plankton concocts a hybrid clone named Plain Crab by combining Mr. Krabs' hair and his own DNA. Plain Crab seizes control of both the Chum bucket and the Krusty Krab, merging them into the Krusty bucket. Mr. Krabs and Plankton, witnessing the chaos, join forces to reclaim their restaurants, but face numerous setbacks. Plain Crab's managerial prowess leaves them managing restrooms. A brawl ensues, leading Plain Crab to split into two, engaging in a fight until Mr. Krabs intervenes. A handshake melts the two Plain Crabs. And that concludes our journey through some memorable episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants, from the hilarious antics at the Krusty Krab to the unexpected challenges faced by our favorite characters. If you enjoyed this recap of SpongeBob's underwater escapades, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to suggest which animated series you'd like us to delve into next. Until then, it's goodbye from Cartoon Panda.